Oh, what the fuck? Failed the tweet. Alright, I think we're live. Let me just make sure. Yep. Close this out. It's been a minute since I've been live, y'all. A little rusty. Okay, we are live. Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix. You are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? What's going on? It's your boy Ski. And today we have a banger live stream. All right, let me just delete this real quick. Let some people show up. I'm going to give you guys a nice little... we'll do like the little intermission screen here. Let a couple people show up. Let me delete this other one. Delete. And we should be good. Make sure audio is good. Alright, can you guys hear me okay? It's been a minute since I've done some live stream action. Oh, it's just been the holidays, you know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas to everybody. Sign into chat. Can I do that? Alright, we're going to say drop your coins in the chat. And then we're going to pin this. All right, y'all. Merry Christmas. What are your thoughts on the new Ledger wallet? Man, it looks pretty cool, to be honest. It looks cool. I believe it was like the first guy... It was the first guy to make it was the guy that made the iPhone is the person that made the actual new Ledger. I think it's dope. Like if we could get to a point where like Ledger or a hard wallet is integrated in your phone, that would be like dope, honestly. If we could get to that point, that would be really dope. Here's the one that I have. I don't have the new one yet, so I can't say I have the Nano X. I can't say my true thoughts until like I actually physically use and experience, all the way. So I'll probably get one just to give a review on it, or maybe pre-order. I don't think it's out yet. Let me take a look. Actually, let's go to Ledger. See what it's talking about. It looks really cool to me, and it looks definitely like a step in the right direction. So maybe I'll get one just to review it for you guys. Cheers. Merry Christmas. Let's see here. I haven't even looked at how much it's gonna be. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, it's just a pre-order, and it doesn't even say like how much it's gonna be. Man, that looks pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie. $279. So let's see what some of the features are. Ledger. You got NFTs, charity comfort, clears. Bluetooth, touchscreen, wireless, NFT, customizable, like, what is this, a backstream, 5,000 plus coins, secure element, Mac and Windows, iOS, and Android. So the fact that it's on Mac, too, that's pretty cool. That's definitely That's definitely an upgrade. This is the I have the Ledger Nano X. That's the one that I have. So I can't give you my true thoughts on or review until I physically have used it. I don't want to ever put my name on anything until I have used a product. And in fact, I had a a hardware company reach out to me to do a sponsorship, and they were like, if you get sales, blah blah blah, we'll give you X amount. And I asked them like, I won't ever. Well, I said like I won't put my name on something unless I actually use it and I actually believe that it works. And so I asked them to send me one, and they would not. So that did not go through. So, but I'm never ever gonna put my name on something that I have not personally used. So it looks cool, but I'm not gonna say it is cool or it is dope until I actually use it. Now I say the Ledger Nano X, I use that. I don't have any affiliation or anything like that, but they're pretty dope. I haven't had any complaints. No complaints from me. What coins do you guys want to do, or what do you guys want to talk about, man? I haven't live streamed in a minute. Been letting you guys down. I will say, freaking silver, bro. Silver, like, can you hear this? The actual, can you guys hear that? Can you hear this clanking? The actual silver this is what actual silver sounds like. It is going parabolic on the charts, man. Why is that? You might be asking. Look at this. This is crazy, dude. For silver, silver doesn't move like crypto. Look at this. This is up 38% in 119 days. That's crazy. And just from here, silver is up 33.33% over the last 43 days. Whole lot of threes. So yeah, that's very interesting to me because silver doesn't just move like that. Like silver is not Bitcoin. It doesn't just go parabolic over a couple of days or a couple of weeks, like literally like a month. That's not what silver does. So the fact that it's doing that, the fact that it came, back tested this 200-week moving average, came back, touched it, and then just rocketed off of there. Something definitely is going on with that. I do know, with silver specifically, that it is used in everything. And I do know that we consumed more silver last year than we produced. And it's been that way for the better part of the decade. And I know that the price of silver has been manipulated for the better parts of decades. So that's what I know about silver. I know that they use it in solar panels. It's the main component in solar panels. And like there's a whole new wave, the green wave. The new oil companies are basically going to be the silver companies. Not silver, sorry. Solar companies are going to be the new oil companies. And what do they use? Lo and behold, they use nickel and they use silver. What else uses silver? Oh, I don't know. How about this cell phone? Every single cell phone in America has silver in it. There are more cell phones in the world than there are people. And that trend, I don't think is going to stop anytime soon. So, I have the same strategy with silver. I own silver. Here's a little bit right here, just because I like to play with it. Here's a little $50. I don't know if you guys can see it. I just like to play with it. But I own silver, but my strategy for silver is the same for all of my investments. $2 cost average to buy a little bit every single week. That is my strategy. That is the easiest strategy. That is the surefire way on making money on. Will QNT go back to $40, $50? Let's take a look, my friend. I don't think so. Just off of like I haven't looked at the chart. I think where we're at right now, we're like at $100 is the last I looked, right around like 103 or something, 106. I think this is a steal right now, personally, right now as is. So this is where I have marked, and we're getting support like in this huge, massive channel of trading, like massive inflections. You know, if I were to draw a parallel channel right here, there is hundreds of days of support right here. So if we break through this, this is going to become resistance. We're not going to want to just trade way below here, because when we come back up, this is going to be resistance. So I'm cool with just accumulating right here and this being the bottom, personally. But I think a reasonable bottom, or like relative, when I say bottom, I mean relatively, local bottom, would be like, 90. But anything under $100 on QNT is a steal, in my opinion. This is a great place to accumulate, in my opinion, for QNT. I think the low is probably, is it possible? I guess anything is possible, but I don't know what. Is it possible? Yeah, anything is possible under the sun. But just think about it like this. What in the world could, let me fix this real quick. All right. Esoterically, what could move it? Just think about, like, literally the second biggest cryptocurrency, the second biggest crypto exchange in the world collapsed. Luna collapsed. Celsius collapsed. All these major crypto players are dead. What else? The only thing else that could happen would be like Tether depegging, Binance collapsing. That, I guess, if that happened, if Tether depegged, that would be the esoteric reason that we needed to break down. But I personally think the low that QNT could get to is probably in the 70s, and I think the likely low is in the 90s to 100 right here. That's what I personally think. But we'll see. Is it possible? It's possible. I think in order for that to happen, Tether or Binance would have to die. And I don't know if I want to go through that. I'm cool with FTX being the last one. Because if either one of those dies, that's honestly going to put crypto, that's really going to set crypto back. And I personally believe that all this Binance stuff is a lot of FUD, to be honest with you guys. They had I think it was over $10 billion just leave their exchange and nothing happened. That's way more money than FTX lost or left their exchange before they collapsed. It just went to zero. So I think it's a good stress test. For me personally, it gives me confidence in Binance. Now, again, I'm not holding my crypto on there, but I use Binance and then I hold it on my ledger. So in order, like the esoteric thing that would have to happen for QNT to go there would be Tether depegging all the way like UST did, or Binance collapsing, or both would be a reason why QNT could go to $40. And at that point, like, just think about this. If that were to happen, how excited are you going to be to buy QNT if freaking Binance just died or Tether just died? How excited are you going to be to buy a QNT? Maybe you would be. I mean, I still would, but it definitely, we'd be looking at a prolonged bear market, in my opinion. But personally, this right here at $104 is a steal on QNT. We're going to look back in 2025. In fact, I'm going to go back to this live stream in 2025, and I'm going to clip this video right now, and I'll be like, holy shit, I was saying $105.67 is an absolute steal on QNT when it goes in 2025 to freaking $1,400. That's when I'll be saying. That's a 14x. So I think it's a good place to buy QNT right here. Dollar cost average, dollar cost average, dollar cost average. That's the strategy. That's the strat. The people, they've studied this too. The people that have made the most amount of money investing in the stock market or crypto, they bought and then they lost their password. Those are the people that made the most money. So how can you apply this to your strategy? Buy every single week regardless of price. And so like, let's say like a strategy, and I'll just say like we're about to pop to the upside on the RSI. The last time we had an RSI cross like this, we had a 23% pump. The last time that we crossed on the RSI like this, we had a 23% pump. When we crossed back here, we had a 140% pump. So we're getting close to crossing again. Anyways, yeah, that's the strategy. Buy every single week, regardless of price. Let's say your dollar cost amount was, say, $10, just for easy math, right? And let's say we've had a dump like this. Well, maybe now you do $15, or maybe now you do, $20 this week or whatever. But the strategy is to just automate it, have it come out of your account automatically to where you're buying every single week. And then you can thank me later. You can buy me a beer later. I like Yingling and Corona. So that's my drink of choice. Corona with the lime gets me every time. What else you guys want to look at? It's been a while since I've been on here. I looked at the live stream like data, and I haven't done a live stream in like 3 weeks. It's just that time of year, you guys. You know what I mean? I'm spending time with the family. But 2023, I'm gonna come out strong. I'm gonna do a minimum of one live stream per week. I'll probably do more, honestly, but like at a minimum, I'm gonna do 52 live streams. I'll probably do somewhere in the neighborhood of like 3 live streams per week. Especially, I'm gonna have more time in 2023, and we're getting close to getting monetized too. So when that happens, I'll definitely be able to live stream more. You guys have been awesome. Like, channel has been exploding. And I appreciate you guys for that. Just like 4 months ago, I was at like 300 subscribers, and now we're at, what are we at? What are we at here? 1,160. So you guys are dope for that. That's, hey, your boys ski to the moon. And I really appreciate you guys for that. Definitely couldn't do it without you. So Let's take a look at the total market cap. We definitely got to a point right here where I was like, oh boy, we need to chill for a second. But we held. We held on the total. And as long as we hold this point right here, all is good. And this is perfectly good for, Wyckoff. Same story on the total 2, which is everything excluding Bitcoin. We got real close, but Ethereum was able to kind of hold strong. And the total 3, though, if you exclude Ethereum, we did break lower. So that's not good. H bar, same thing. H bar went really low, man. It broke all of the lows of the year, and it's down to, I think H bar is down to like yeah, we're sitting on this range back here. So that's what I'm seeing, man. But I mean, it just looks beaten down. You guys know I love H bar. 93%. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be crazy for it to go to 90. Whew. 97%, 93%. Actually, 93% for an altcoin that's not even a top 10. That's actually pretty good. Most, like, I was looking at Gala. Gala's down like 98%. Crazy. FTX, like, Flux isn't even down. Flux is way on top of. Oh, we're about to get across to the upside here on Flux. I think there's a rally coming in probably February to April. I think we're going to get up here on the total market cap. Let's take a look. Move this just a smidgen. I think we're going to get to the 0.5 on the total market cap, which would be 1.87 trillion. 1.25 has been a crazy kind of resistance on the total market too. Like every time we go, where are we at actually? Let's take a look. $814. That's crazy. That's putrid. That is beaten down. Yeah, it's definitely a good time to be dollar cost averaging. It's always a good time to be dollar cost averaging, but in my opinion, it's a really good time to be dollar cost averaging. What are we looking like? What's on the 24-hour? Terra Classic up. Dude, I know HNT had a crazy stupid pump. Up like 50-something% or something like that. It's down 12% today. XDC, wow. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. XDC is definitely here to stay, in my opinion. 2023 moon. What's the trending? What does that even mean? It's trending. Pretty crazy. 13 Gwei is stupid. Have you seen the video of Vitalik Buterin bashing XRP? It's like they know something about XRP. Yeah, literally, that's exactly what it is. You are correct, sir. They do know something about XRP. XRP is the chosen one, and these people like Vitalik literally sold the top of the market. He sold on your head on my head, on the markets, all the ETH Moon Boys' head. He sold the literal top of the market. Like, this dude is not a good guy, in my opinion. Let's see here. Yeah, literally, Vitalik sold a huge chunk of Ethereum. Like, I mean, a massive amount of Ethereum right here. Like, literally right here. Like, could not have timed it better. But these people, like Vitalik and especially, like, Jim Cramer, this is liquidity. All they are is, like, little puppets. They're liquidity for these institutional players so that they can steal retail. Like, the inverse Jim Cramer ETF is up. I wonder if you can actually even, I wonder if it's like a measure. No. But it was up like 50% or something like that. And literally all that they were doing was trading the opposite of what Jim Cramer was saying, because Jim Cramer is liquidity for these big banks. He's wrong on purpose. Vitalik is wrong on purpose. Yeah, what is the video? Vitalik Buterin bashing XRP. When was this? I know I spelled that wrong. Oh, this was a day ago. He's always bashing XRP.
Hey guys, welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. I want to talk about something crazy that happened over the last 24 hours. Vitalik Buterin was on the Bankless podcast. You guys know they're my good friends over there.
This isn't the first time he's done this.
And he said some stuff that is really insane, really unflattering to the XRP community. So here we've got Vitalik Buterin says XRP is completely centralized, which is weird because I go back to a Medium article that I reference all the time.
There is not a coin that's more centralized now after this merger than freaking Ethereum. By the way, over half of all the nodes are ran by 2 freaking people.
Where
so like that is centralization.
Cannot possibly be completely centralized. So we know he did some double talk here. Buterin said XRP hasn't apologized for writing the U.S. government that Bitcoin and Ethereum were Chinese-controlled assets. So he's upset about that. According to Buterin, for a project to be part of the crypto space, it needs to use cryptography and have some kind of chain data structure somewhere. Well, I didn't know Vitalik was the gatekeeper of crypto. XRP has not apologized for claiming that Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese-controlled. Then we have David Schwartz. You guys know we're great frenemies on Twitter. In response, Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz criticized Buterin for not knowing the difference between Ripple and XRP. Schwartz tweeted that Buterin still doesn't understand or is pretending not to understand that Ripple is a company and XRP is a digital
That's
asset.
what it is. He's pretending.
Then of course, we have John Deaton, great friend of the channel. He reacts what was said about the criticism from Vitalik. John Deaton, the renowned U.S. attorney representing over 75,000 XRP holders, I'm one of those, as a friend of the court in the ongoing Ripple Labs versus SEC lawsuit, has slammed the Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin for attacking XRP and its community.
Yeah, this guy, like, he's doing this on purpose. He knows what it is. Like, it's clear as day. The most basic thing, if you just read like 1 or 2 things, you can understand pretty easily that Ripple is a company and XRP is a decentralized cryptocurrency. So the fact that this super genius can't understand that is like, no, he knows. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. I heard Vitalik Buterin actually stole XRP blueprint, but he could not do what Ripple is capable of. It's the craziest story that I heard. He is not to be trusted, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think so either. Talk about the the pot calling the kettle black. Like literally, there is not another coin in cryptocurrency that is more centralized than Ethereum. It's like it's ridiculous how centralized it is. Like I'm gonna play this video for you guys again because it is true.
XRP, because Ripple's the chosen one to lead
It will
the
always
new
be
global
true.
digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDG.
Again, back to the green stuff. When I was talking about silver at the beginning of the live stream, the next wave of the economy, the World Economic Forum has been saying this, a new economy, leverage towards technology, leverage towards green energy stuff, solar, silver. They are a part of this.
Logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP.
Carbon
The world will
credits.
move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors? Former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany? Former business director at SWIFT? Former SWIFT board member? Former CFO of PayPal? Former head of the DTCC? Former chief business officer at Uber? Former VP of Amazon and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple. Who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan?
Or they sound like they're about to drop 2023's hottest rap album. If there is a grand start over of great magnitude, some would refer to it as a great reset. You will own nothing and be happy. If that is real, I promise you, XRP is the winner. That XRP is the winner. And looky here. Looky here. National. Damn it. And here is some more supporting evidence to why there may, in fact, be a start over of grand magnitude. Because check this out. I made a video about this, but I'll go over it again. $31 trillion in debt, right? That's the number that they always tell you about, right? Well, actually, it's much worse. Because if you look down here at the bottom, U.S. unfunded liabilities. These are debts that they already have, but they don't have the money for currently. It is $173 trillion. So check it out. There is not $173 trillion that exist, but the United States has this in liabilities already today. Furthermore, 31 trillion. If you take all of the billionaires combined, eat the rich, eat the rich. Well, listen here, Patricia. If you take all of the billionaires combined, all of their wealth would equal $12.7 trillion. The United States last year lost $2 trillion. And since 1998, the United States has lost $21 trillion. They lost it. They have no idea where it went. It is unaccounted for. They lost it. So the fact that we are saying eat the rich, listen here, you fat MFer, you need to not eat nothing. You have eaten so much that you're like on my 600-pound life and telling me that I need to lose 20 pounds. Maybe so. Maybe I'd feel a lot better. Maybe I'd look a lot better. And maybe the billionaires should pay more in taxes. However, a 600-pound life person should not be telling anyone that they need to lose 20 pounds. Okay? Furthermore, it breaks it down even further. So check this out. It's worse than even that. The U.S. federal tax revenue last year was $4.8 billion. So check this out. The interest on this debt right here, just the minimum payments, my guy, is $4.8 billion. So the literal minimum payments are that of the entire revenue is what the minimum payments would be like. It even breaks it down per citizen. It's so nice of them. So per citizen, we generate $14,688 in revenue. We, as in the United States government, I am not a part of the United States government. $14,688 per citizen, right? Well, the debt per citizen, it's around here somewhere. Here we go. Liability per citizen is $519,682. That would be like if I worked at McDonald's part-time and I made $14,688 and instead I had $519,000 of credit card debt. That is basically what the United States government is doing right now. This, my friends, is far too gone. There is no fixing this. There is literally not enough money in the world. Literally, not enough money in the world to fix this. So you know what happens when a problem is so far gone that it cannot be fixed? I don't know. A start over of grand magnitude. Some would call it a great reset. Okay, that video is music to my ears. The amount of XRP holders is so small. Does the XRP supply shock to be concern you? I have a nice bag putting me in the top 4% based on the charts. Whales are loading up. Whales are loading up because, my friend, there's going to be a start over of grand magnitude. In my opinion, this is going to happen. The actual great reset is going to commence in 2029 because we are on a 100-year loop. What happened in 1929? The Great Depression. What's going to happen, in my opinion, in 2029? 2.0. And when we come out of it, everyone's going to be pissed. There's probably going to be wars, and we're going to go to something else. XRP is my biggest bag. I love XRP. XRP is the winner. And that's that, my friends. Here's my price prediction. The supply does not concern me because I don't have unrealistic expectations for it. Now, over the next decade or 2 decades, can it get triple digits or quadruple digits? Maybe so. Maybe so. But in 2025, here is my price prediction for XRP. I do not have crazy, stupid, I need 17 XRP to be rich expectations, because that is a fallacy. You're buying someone else's dreams. All right, so this is what the charts say. All right. In 2025, I believe XRP maximum will go to about $13. The absolute max would be $21, somewhere in that range. But I will personally be selling most of my bag starting at over $3. I'll be selling a lot at the 1618, which is $5.99. I'm going to get rid of a good portion of my bag here. $7, $8, I will be dollar cost averaging out. And if we get up here to $9.55, I'm going to get rid of a lot of my bag because everyone's going to be waiting for $10 and it's not going to make it. Or maybe it does, maybe it finds resistance. But I think the maximum logical point for XRP is going to be $13.46. That is like the maximum 2025 level, in my opinion, based on the charts. Now, in the next decade, can XRP go to, can it go to $100 or whatever? Sure, over a decade, but what the hell is the US dollar worth at that time? When look, I'm about to give you guys some gold right here. All right, I'm about to drop some knowledge on you guys. Some gold, you know what I'm saying? No, we're not going to look at the actual gold. We're going to look at the Dixie here, the DXY. So when you're investing and when you understand this, it makes it so much easier. All you are doing is you're trading your dollar for a commodity or for an equity. An equity would be cryptocurrency or, stocks, right? So when you're buying stocks, the rhythm that you want to be in is when stocks are low, the DXY is going to be high. So that means the purchasing power of your dollar is strong. So when it's strong, you're trading. When it's strong, you're trading your strong dollar for a weak equity. So the DXY is high and it's running, so your dollar has more purchasing power. It's stronger. So you want to take the high, strong dollar and trade it for the low equity, such as cryptocurrency, such as stocks, right? Such as gold, whatever it is. And then when this thing rolls way over down here, when it's down here, this is when, stocks are at all-time highs. Crypto is at all-time highs. Then you're going to take your strong equities and you're going to trade it back into the dollar. So you have more dollars. And then this cycle commences. But most people do it the opposite way or don't even understand what's really going on. And what's really going on is you're taking your strong dollar and you're buying equities, and then you're taking your strong equities and you're trading them. That's it. That is it. That video, I thought we just had. So that's what's really going on when you're trading. So when you see that, then you can go over here to the DXY and see what's been going on. Now, this is the first time that the DXY has went down like this, and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has not went up. But what did go up along with this? So this is a point, this is a data point to look at and be like, okay, well, in fact, the cryptocurrency market is actually not correlated to the stock market. This is the only time that this has happened where cryptocurrency has not went up like on this parabolic rise in the S&P 500 right here, up 20% in 48 days while the DXY was going down. This is the first time it hasn't happened. So crypto didn't go up like that. Message. Oh. So this is in my opinion, when you're looking at charts, this is the DXY is definitely something that you should be looking at. Because what the DXY is it measures how strong the US dollar is compared to the other major currencies, such as the yen, such as the pound, such as the euro, and there's a couple others in there. But you're measuring how strong the dollar is. And this has an inverse relationship to the NASDAQ and to the Dow Jones. Typically, except for right now, Bitcoin has always traded with the Dow Jones. So this is the first time in history that it has not, while the DXY was ripping down, has not ripped back up. Now, is that because of FTX? Is that because of the FTX collapse? Is it an anomaly? Maybe. Or is it completely decoupling for good now? And now it's going to be trading, if there's a grand reset of great magnitude, now maybe we're trading crypto for equities, such as stocks. Maybe now that's the new standard. Who knows? But something definitely is different right now. It could be an anomaly because of FTX, or it could be a completely different trend. Time will tell. But I'm definitely keeping my eyes on this, and I'm definitely keeping note that this is the first time that Bitcoin has not rallied with the stock market, with the Dow Jones, ever. It's always traded with the stock market, amplified. So we are quite literally, as far as Bitcoin goes, we are quite literally in uncharted territories. So we need to see how this is going to play out. Now, if it decouples, I don't necessarily think that this is a bad thing, because I think that and I've said this in videos before, I think that this parabolic rise is over with. This is the NASDAQ. I think that this is a bubble similar to the one that we had in the Great Depression, and I think that this bubble has popped. So if cryptocurrency is decoupling from the NASDAQ, from the Dow Jones, I don't think it's a bad thing. Because I don't think it's a bad thing because, look at this parabolic rise with the DXY. I don't think it's a bad thing because I think that this is sort of had its day, if you will. And we're going to go, like I said, the 100-year loop. What happened 100 years ago? Look at this. That looks like a bubble structure to me. What happened 100 years ago? 1929. The Great Depression. What started that? The Dow Jones popped. So I think that this is going to happen. I think we're going to retrace this. We already hit retracement levels. And I think your cue, esoterically, things to be listening for, is going to be when Congress actually, because they've been talking about it for a long time, when they actually ban themselves from owning stocks, run for the hills. The bubble has popped because they do that. Like the Fed banned themselves right here. The Fed banned themselves from owning individual stocks at the top of the market, bro. How'd they know to do that? That's crazy. Well, Congress is going to do the same thing. And that's your cue to get the hell out of the market. Now, this could take a decade to play out, and I think it will. I think the same thing is going to happen. What happened before the Great Depression? The Roaring 20s, right? So we're coming out of this Shemitah, and the next Shemitah is going to be, which is the Shemitah is the 7th year. The next Shemitah is going to be 2029. And what happened in 1929? We had the Roaring 20s. Everyone was a stock expert, right? right? So I think we're headed for good times, honestly. Once we get out of this recession, I think we're headed for really good times. It's going to be rocking and roaring 20s. But just remember, my friends, to save an acorn, take profits and save an acorn for winter, because winter is coming, in my opinions. Because what goes up must come down. What comes down must come up. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. They always tell you, and I made a video about this, but I'm going to tell you guys. They always tell you about, there's 3 groups of people that were in the previous Great Depression. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, and that's how you need to see it. How long do bull runs last? Typically 5 to 7 years. We're well overdue for a correction. Well overdue for a massive correction. It's been 12 years that we've been in this bull run. Okay? They tell you about 3 types of people. There is 3 types of people in the Great Depression. And they were broken up evenly into 33%. They always tell you in school about the people that were starving. And that was 33% of the people were starving in the last Great Depression. However, there was a whole another 66% of people. 33% were also like middle class, working class people. They weren't starving, but they weren't rich. They were, just working class people. That was 33% of people. The other 33% that no one talks about got filthy freaking rich. Okay? And this upcoming thing, whenever it happens, I think 2028, 2029, is the opportunity of a lifetime to set your family up for generational, like literal generational wealth. This is a generational opportunity, once in a 3 or 4 generation opportunity that needs to be capitalized on. But the only way that it's going to be capitalized on is by working hard now, doing your due diligence now, grinding now, not making major purchases now, dollar cost averaging, taking your profits and saving in an acorn so that you can have capital to invest into whatever it may be. Maybe it's real estate, maybe it's rental properties, maybe it's a business, whatever. If you can be on the offense while everyone else is retreating, that is what's going to set you far and above from everybody else. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys how to do. And you need to also have the mindset that this isn't something that I need to be scared of. This is something that I need to be cautious of, my due diligence of, but I need to be excited for the opportunity of a lifetime, because that's what it is. You need to have that mindset that this is an opportunity for me to capitalize. Okay, it's going to happen with or without me. So get your ducks in a row. Now is the time. Spend your time with your family. It's Christmas, the holidays, whatever it is, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. If you celebrate, spend your time with the family. Get ready, reset, new year, new you, bullshit, all that. You need to hit the ground running and get your ducks in a row. Nose down, grind until the next bull run. But do not rest on your laurels then either. You need to be setting things up for the next bear market. Always looking forward to the next one. I think I'm going to end that here, you guys. I'm going to take some of my own advice, spend some time with my family. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. You guys are growing the channel like crazy, and I am so grateful. Peace, love, prosperity. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be on here at least once a week. I know I haven't been on here for a couple weeks, but I'll be on here at least, at a minimum, once a week. If you have any video ideas or stuff that you want to know about, just comment on my videos. And I know who the OGs are. I know who the real ones are. So I'll definitely do those type of videos for you guys, even if it's just a short. But I'll probably I'm definitely going to be doing way more long videos this next upcoming year. But I appreciate you guys. That's it for this time.